What the heck are photon torpedoes? A photon torpedo, aka simply photons or simply torpedoes, is a warp-capable matter-antimatter projectile weapon used by the Federation and other galactic powers such as the Klingons. Typically, torpedoes are used as a secondary weapon. Photon torpedoes are extremely precise and powerful. They can destroy something as small as a ship's communications array or something as large as an entire city. Torpedoes can even devastate the firing ship if they fire a little too close and without shields. Photon torpedoes themselves are armed with photon warheads and a detonation chamber filled with antimatter. All these intense-sounding things are contained within a photon tube. Starfleet ships such as the Enterprise D, a standard torpedo has at least 16 different yields. A torpedo with a 25 isoton yield can destroy an entire city. If you need even more power, Starfleet ships can use high-yield warheads. Voyager used a high-yield warhead to take out a group of Species 8472 ships in one shot. But if that's still not enough, a torpedo can be equipped with a gravimetric charge, which is basically enough firepower to destroy a small moon. Torpedoes are fired from various torpedo launchers. Most ships have forward and aft launchers. They can be fired one at a time or as a volley. Nothing sounds cooler than when characters say, "Photon torpedoes, full spread!" Torpedoes in the time of Kirk in the 23rd century had to manually be loaded. By the time of Picard in the 24th century, that process was automated. When it comes to the type of photon torpedoes, things get complicated because Starfleet uses many different terms. In some cases, they use the term mark, such as a Mark 6 torpedo, which is used by the Enterprise refit and Enterprise A. In other cases, they use the term type or the term class. Voyager has Type 6 torpedoes, as well as Class 9 and Class 10 torpedoes. Outside of blowing stuff up, photon torpedoes can do a lot of other useful things. They can be used as a flare to shed light on a situation when sensors are ineffective. They can be used as mines. They can be used to locate cloaked ships, such as when Spock and McCoy modified one to track the ionized gas from Chang's super cheap bird of prey that can fire while cloaked, and they can even eliminate atmospheric radiation. On a downer note, torpedo casings are often used as coffins for fallen officers, the most famous example being Spock. If that isn't enough info, things get even more confusing when you consider that there are other types of torpedoes that aren't photons. There are photonic torpedoes, which are precursors to photon torpedoes, as used by the NX-01 in Star Trek Enterprise. There are plasma torpedoes, which are used by the Cardassians. And of course, there are quantum torpedoes, which are used by Starfleet ships like the Enterprise E and the Defiant. The quantum torpedo uses a plasma-based warhead. Photon torpedoes have appeared all throughout the franchise and are a true Star Trek staple.